let's say that someone comes in and they purchase cryptocurrency and it really escalates and people said, okay, it's pretty high, it's time to
Yeah.
sell. How does someone cash that out and what do they cash it out into?
Well, that's why I wanted to talk to you about it today, because we're offering, actually, this is the first place that I'm going to discuss this, but we are going to do something that we've never done. Is we are offering, in your IRA, you can put Bitcoin, Litecoin, Ethereum, and Ripple, and we can actually do it in the same account that you hold your gold or silver in. So it's really exciting. And the reason that's a benefit is what I'll explain to you, and it sort of goes along with your question. When you're looking at Bitcoin and these types of investments, when you have an investment that can go up 10 or 20 or 30 times, really, once it hits those numbers, what happens to a lot of people is they get gun shy to sell because, as you can imagine, you're thinking it, Uncle Sam is going to take 50% of that profit, right? That's so a lot of times when you have that huge return, and this happens in everything. I think a lot of people did this in the stock market, is they were scared to sell because they didn't want to pay tax. Well, the beauty behind this is that if you're doing it in your IRA, so let's say you bought it today under 8,000, let's say it doubles and it goes to 16,000, and you call us and you go, hey, Noble Gold, Noble Bitcoin, I want to get out. I just want to go into cash, or I want to go into gold. Can I do that safely? You can absolutely do that in your IRA, and it's all tax deferred. So if you are going to buy cryptocurrencies, there is no better way to do it, because a lot of people think the IRS doesn't know about these transactions, but you're selling and you're doubling your money in Bitcoin and you're not doing it in IRA, I guarantee the IRS is going to know about it and they're going to come knocking on your door. If you do it in the IRA, you avoid all that. So you can keep that money in the IRA tax deferred. You could move it into gold, or you could move it, back into stocks or anything you wanted. So it really gives you the ability to do that compound return. And that's the way that you really can make money in this world, is that compound return, that compound interest, where you double your money. Let's say you put 20,000 in, it goes to 40,000. You sell it, you go back into cash. You don't have to pay that big tax bill because it's in your IRA. You're safe, and then you can move that money into something else. Ultimately, if you can keep it in a tax deferred vehicle, that's really how you can sort of grow this. And the reason we're moving in this direction is that we've been able to work with our custodian that handles this and handles the paperwork for the IRAs, and they've slashed their fees. I've been working on this for 6 months. They slashed their fees. So on top of that, Noble Gold is, if you have a qualified account, not only are they slashing their annual fees, but year one, we're going to cover that first year coming in. So those fees to set up the IRA and everything, we're going to cover that for any qualified amount. And we're going to make it a little bit easier to get in and really start to take advantage of these potential gains.